What strategies can leadership implement to build synergy between IT and cybersecurity teams and avoid conflict, particularly during budget allocation discussions?
Yeah, that's a good question. Avoiding conflict is, well, call it nearly impossible because we have different um, goals. The goal of IT, if I can say it in a nutshell, is to support the mission by providing the technology and compute capabilities that the business needs to stay in business and to achieve their goals. Cybersecurity is a horse of a different color. Um, Unfortunately, a lot of CISOs forget that security is still supposed to support the business. It's not supposed to be, as we all used to say, the department of no.
Mm.
It's supposed to be the department of yes, and here's how. And so I've been a CISO for some pretty big companies. And one of the things that I have always done when entering um, such a position or trying to push through some sort of a new security capability is to go talk to the business leaders because it's up to me as the security guy to make sure I understand what does the business need and how can security help them. So um, let's go back to the MFA question of a moment ago. When I was at one of my clients, um, they were using Microsoft, at the time it was Office 365, and they had an attack on their email. And I went to the CIO, because he's in charge of IT, and I said, we need to put in two-factor authentication, otherwise we're going to get breached. Um, and he said, well, I don't think so. And I said, well, I actually do think so. And here is the data that shows what's happening in the world. He wouldn't go for it until, by coincidence, 2 weeks later, we had a major breach in our email. And that major breach caused significant issues. We had to do all sorts of notifications. We lost a lot of data. But most importantly, at least from the president's perspective, the CEO's perspective, most importantly, we lost a lot of money.